everybody to Surprise Stream Monday. We do have today an awesome game coming up from Division First, Premier Division as it sounds like. Both teams are putting the team pluses. You've seen that in the opening video. As we do have on one side Sus Banana, on the other side we do have MonkaGun. MonkaGun actually coming up as the newcomers in this division. We've seen them play quite well in the seeding phase, and of course they did get a well-earned division first slot. Now on the other side we do have Sus Banana with very well-known players coming up from the CPL community, and some of them from the Russian community, some of them from CPL. We got JackTheRipper, we got SandroGames, we got Tidube, we got Hazaggi, and quite a few others. Looks like we do need to see what they're gonna put up over here, and by the looks of it they are going for the map pool choices, and it looks like there we go. We do have we do have some chatter over here about settings and so on and so forth. It looks like they're gonna call lakes Highlands, but they did take it out. It's just gonna start it over, and it is what it is. Welcome everybody, by the way. Thank you very much, Kathy Anthony, for joining me in this surprise stream. Yeah, I know I didn't advertise it well, but it is what it is. I do hope we're gonna have quite an audience here, and I do hope it's gonna be an awesome game. Also, let me see there. Thank you so much for picking up that first promotion there. Nanny, good evening. Hello there, sir, and welcome. We got Old Triangle.
Thanks for the great content.
Thank you so much, Old Triangle, for the 9 months. Oh my god, 9 months. Merci beaucoup, monsieur. Thank you, thank you. We do need to see what's gonna happen here after they put the team pluses, what kind of maps they're gonna pick, what kind of civs they're gonna pick. On one side, MonkaGun is showing up today with a Visigoth. We got a Middlestudent, Hans, and the main man, PeterPan. On the other side, we do have Tidube, JackTheRipper, Hazaggi, and SandroGames. I do believe this is going to be one of the few times they actually went against each other directly, well, except training matches and so on and so forth. We're definitely going to need to see how this is going to develop here. Legilementos, good evening, sir. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. I do want to apologize for saying yesterday that I'm not going to stream this. I did think it over. We didn't have that many cases to deal with in CPL, and I was like, oh, but I want to stream. And then some more people asked me, like, please stream this game, stream this game, stream this game. And I was like, okay, you won, bro, you won. Yeah, I'm going to stream the game. And of course, I'm going to start up this Monday with some awesome content coming up over here from CPL. We do have a big announcement also. Oh my god, the big announcement, very big announcement. 2v2 tournament starting in a month from CPL. What do you guys think of that? Nitro, good evening, sir. Welcome. We do need to see them checking the settings, and in just a few moments we're gonna have this started. World Age is gonna be new. We got Regis on Classic. Looks like Spawn guaranteed on the strategic resources. Interesting that he actually went for that. Of course, the 4 mods, including the updated BBS, the battle balance starts, and from what I can see, of course, no barbarians and other trickery here. We're asking for the team plus, and I do hope we're gonna get this going really quickly. Oh, there we go. Okay, so in the map pool choices, we do have continents and islands, Inland Sea, Primordial, Seven Seas, Tilted Axis, and Highlands coming up over here as the choices for them to go for the maps. Taking a look at what's going on, we do need to see how they're actually gonna, on what kind of map they're gonna pick, or if it's gonna be one of those long ones, short ones, brawling ones, what's gonna happen here. I do believe they're gonna try, both teams actually are gonna try to stay a little bit far away from each other, just because they don't want to, you know, give it to the random gods. Give the win to the random gods. So as you can see, they are starting to take out Primordial. They take out Pangea. We do still have continents and islands, Seven Seas, Tilted Axis, and Highlands. I think that actually it's gonna remain a choice probably between Highlands and continents and islands. Let's see. It does look like the two guys choosing are gonna be Visigoth and the SandroGames. And there we go. Highlands got taken out actually. Ooh, we might end up on one of those maps that is different than the other ones. Oh yes, yes, more content. Oh, definitely amazing. Seven Seas, continents and islands. Seven Seas, continents and islands. Come on, let's go. What's gonna happen over here? Taking a look at their choices, continents and islands is of course the one chosen, and it does look like we're gonna have quite a bit of land warfare with sea warfare. This is gonna be quite interesting. Continents and islands is a map that allows you as much as possible to use those naval civilizations to go against your opponent, but you do sometimes get quite a bit of opportunity to go for the land as well. We've seen wins by Canada, for example, culture victory, one island all by himself, no problems, no worries. I believe it was Leech that they managed to get that victory. We've seen also in other games that players did manage to do very well with Scythia, for example, on this kind of map. So the players are probably going to prioritize taking out some of the coastal civilizations while trying to let in others. Of course, we got only 6 bans in the first round, so I'm pretty sure 4 of them will just sneak through. So we're going to need to see what they're going to take. We still are in the CPL Premier. We still have quite a few bans for them. Yes, Flying Combat. Yes, exactly. Hello there, sir. I did stream. I did announce a game schedule for tomorrow, but this morning or last night, I don't remember when, I did put up a new announcement, but I never actually introduced it on Twitch. I'm sorry, it wasn't on my Twitch schedule. So that's actually a good feedback, by the way. If you guys, well, let me actually put up a poll because I really want to know this. How do you know about streams? Discord, Twitch, Notif, Twitch, calendar, or other. Oh wait, Twitter, other. This is actually okay. So only saw the game posted on yesterday. So you're getting the info from Discord. This is actually very good info for me. I do need to see how people are getting their info, so I can try to get that info as good as possible to them and as clean as possible. We do have in the active ban phase, by the way, Basil II taken out, Norway taken out. Looks like Japan is not going to be a part of the game, and Spain, even though Spain doesn't get its continent bias anymore, it's still considered a powerful civilization, especially on the seas. It does benefit from that fleet ability, early fleet ability. Ooh. Eleanor also in the 5th ban. We still have Dido, we still have Eleanor England. There are very Indonesia, for example, Portugal. Oh wait, Portugal is auto ban. Wasn't Portugal auto banned? Wait, what? I think it's auto ban. Also, Matt Beats, good evening, sir. Welcome, welcome. What? Twitch watcher? Ooh, I'm watching Twitch a lot, bro. I'm streaming. Oh, what is that? I don't feel myself like that, bro. I don't know like that. I have no eyes on that. Is what I know. Oh, I see how it is. Man, you get your entertainment when you get your entertainment. That's how it is, you know. In this, there's such a bit of a difference from 20 years ago to now. I can't even believe it. And yeah, it doesn't look like Joe the Third. It was ripe for the picking here. Looks like Portugal is open, and the players chose it. We do have Visigoth going for it immediately. You've seen yesterday how he did manage to overpower Indonesia, while in the last In the last choice in the bands, it was Victoria, England that did manage to get the axe there. SandroGames will have the option to go for Indonesia. I do believe he's actually quite versed with it. Hazaggi also definitely can play that. They have Dido, they have Indonesia, they have Scythia, they have Persia. There are quite a few civilizations available for them to pick. Australia, for example, on the coast. So I do believe we're gonna have them picking according to what kind of feel they have on the game, what their preference is by players, and not really the preference of what's more powerful over something else. Hungary is not bad. Oh, salty. By the way, I gotta admit, salty Capybara over here was one of the reasons I wanted to stream this game. She did tell me yesterday, oh, you gotta stream that game. I'm gonna stream that game. I was like, I'm not gonna stream that. I got some problem. I do need to go for CPL. Like the meetings. I haven't reached the meeting like so long right now. I need to get there. And then in the evening, my mind was processing all of that information, and I was like, oh my god, I can't do bad to the salty, man. I cannot be bad to the salty. Like, she's been so good to me. I cannot be bad. And then pressure builds up on me. And I'm getting, everything in my mind was like, and then we got, I had a few more people asking me, like Hashk, for example, was asking me, hey, Michael, you want to stream this? And I'm like, oh, no, I need to, yeah. Come on here. Thank you so much. So excited. With much pleasure. Much love. I do hope we're gonna definitely enjoy this trip over here on the games in the Civilization 6 divisions. It looks like we do have 3 civilizations picked up. Indonesia and Dido immediately got picked up over here. Australia also is the 4th one. It kind of makes sense because they do want as much as possible to get those gold points. I do have to say, I believe this is a bit of a mistake to go Australia, unless Australia manages to get open sky and a lot of pastures. I feel like we've seen yesterday what happens when they don't have enough culture on Portugal and on Australia. They didn't have that much gold either, and it did. Indonesia with its pen, brush and voice ability, and of course getting those campuses, strong campuses next to the coast and so on, did manage to overcome really quickly the boats of Portugal. In the end, it still lost, but at the beginning it was quite a bit of a slaughter over there of those Portuguese boats. So we're gonna need to see what's gonna happen here. It is fine, they will lose against Hazaggi anyway. We will see what Hazaggi power will lay in. Like the big Hazaggi over here, the big brain, will need to pump up the jam, and it will need to tell us what is he gonna do. We don't know yet what is he gonna prioritize, what kind of civs he's gonna pick, what kind of slot he's gonna get, and what kind of land he's gonna get around him. They won the FA with Rome easily today. Oh, you mean FFA? Okay, oh, I see how it is. And Tidube is playing. Yes, we got on the same team, Hazaggi and Tidube. Can you imagine that? Woo! On the other side, we do have the main man, PeterPan. We do have Middlestudent. Oh my God, guy! I don't think a lot of the streams viewers are acquainted with Middlestudent, but he's he's one of those players that really likes to use alternative thinking. I'm gonna leave it at that. Alternative thinking. He's trying all of the time to get as many tactics as possible. Good tactics as possible. Now it looks like we do have Rome band, Gaul band, and Catherine de Medici band. I don't know why they are not actually picking. We do have also a transpan over here requirement, and of course we're gonna need to see how that will end up. Yes, exactly. We've got 2 Frenchies, one. You gotta say, by the way, Russian. Oh yeah, right, Jack. On the other side, I think, wait, what do we have here? On the other side, we got an American. Visigoth is American. Middlestudent is Russian, German. We do have Hans, I believe, American, and PeterPan is German. Oh, there we go. We got half German, half American team over here. Hungary got taken out as the 10th choice. It looks like they're not gonna let in the Chaos Maker, and Visigoth it did manage to nail that. JackTheRipper is gonna be the next one to pick a civilization, and we'll see what is he gonna end up on. International community, gotta love it. Yeah, this is unbelievable, by the way. I don't think I've said it enough times. I love this game for this fact alone. The fact that it brings up so many people from around the world. It allows people to play decently. Like you can play it. It's playable from like multiple continents and so on and so forth. It is unbelievable. That is an achievement in my book. JackTheRipper over here, Teddy Roosevelt. We got Rough Rider, Persona. Of course, we've seen how powerful it is. With a possible +5, it might end up in a very good late game. There is still Gorgo on the map available for them if they want to counter that +5 and of course get that culture. I do believe, honestly, they should go for something like victory condition civilization, like Canada, for example, or like Russia. Nobody actually touched those civilizations. Yes, I do understand. They might end up in a situation in which they need help on the coast, so maybe that is one of the reasons they are trying to get as many coastal civilizations as possible. But then when he picked Teddy Roosevelt, well, that's a totally different thing. Hans going for Scythia. I like this. I like. We got Scythia over here with Saka Horse Archers, Kurgan. Of course, that the +5 ability when it's attacking wounded units. That is quite amazing, and also you do heal up when you eliminate your opponent. That is also amazing, especially on the coast where most of the time the boats will not get to heal. You do manage to get some heals off if you do manage to keep on destroying your opponent's ships. PeterPan is gonna need to finish the pick phase over here. He does have the last pick of MonkaGun. And of course you do see over here him taking his time. We got 9 more seconds to go. There we go. Victory condition civilization chosen. We got Peter going for Peter. Okay. Peter the main man going for Peter the pain pan. Okay. And then Tidube going for his signature Chandragupta gameplay. What is this? I don't think... Is he actually picking this? Wait, really? Tidube? Are we actually going to see Varus on the map here? I'm actually... Wow. I cannot believe it. Chandragupta on continents and islands. Like, really? Is this actually real life? Is this going to happen? Oh, he's toying with us, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, the Gorgo. The Gorgonian. Okay, I see how it is. He was, he was showing it the cat, but then he had a dog. You know, that's what he was doing. Salty Capybara saw right through it. Yeah, also Matt Beats telling us they need to buff Catherine the Black Queen. Why? They just buffed Catherine the Black Queen back, by the way. Also, good evening, Vis Electra. Hello there, sir. When will Susparan announce the signing of Serbian guy? Well, who's the Serbian guy? They're gonna take away... wait, are you talking about Falcon? They're gonna take away Falcon from his team? Isn't he WCG or something? He could not be able to pass on Gorgo. Yeah, Gorgo, they're big Gorgo. Well, we do have Jao III on PeterPan. Looks like SandroGames is with Indonesia. Hazaggi on Dido. Middlestudent on Peter. JackTheRipper on Teddy Roosevelt, Rough Rider. We got Hans going for John Curtin. Visigoth on Scythia. And then Tidube is going to stay on Gorgo. I do have to point out, actually, we've seen on the stream quite a few games from Middlestudent last year with Peter. Well, it was after the bans and all of the nerfs of Peter's abilities and so on and so forth. And still, he had a very high opinion of what Russia can do. On most maps, it did get quite a bit of an extra tempo at the beginning of the game if you do play it in a certain way. So I do really want to see what Middlestudent is going to do right here today with Peter, with Russia. At the beginning of the game, most of the time you do open up with Monumentality, you do try to go for those Lavras and so on and so forth, and of course most of the time you do get relatively strong first Monumentality. It still depends on the land, the choices and so on and so forth. I think we just finished, by the way, the remaps, right? None. And in the poll section, I did see most of you are actually getting the notifications for Twitch notification. Is that correct? And some of you are actually from Discord. Okay. Hazaggi on Dido. Now that is a combination I have never seen before. Kick W. Does Tidube play anything else than Gorgo? That's a good question. We don't know. We don't know. But yeah. I honestly, I want to see him more on Chandragupta. That's a pet peeve of mine. Definitely thinking of the Chandragupta gameplays that I've seen from Tidube. Those 4 movement Varus are just amazing to watch, just smashing through everything with their trunks. Well, let's take a look at what's going on over here on the map. We do have just a few moments away from discovering this and opening up the vision. Chandra is OP, yeah, Chandra is amazing. We're probably gonna talk about Dido here first on the coast. Hazaggi is gonna have a choice to go either freshwater or 2-2 base. This is well, this is a tough one. He might actually go 2-2 base here, honestly. We do see him benefiting from a few coastal resources, not that many though for good Cothons. This is not a good God of the Sea spawn. But anyway, with Indonesia in the game, he's probably not going to have that honor in any case. He does have a lot of land to settle. He's on his own peninsula. And I say peninsula because there is a one-tile choke over here, a one-tile land pass that you can go from the eastern continent to the western continent. From what I can see, he can settle quite a few cities. Going for Jerusalem is going to be amazing. Jerusalem here, it can be taken with only 2 or 3 biomes. It's easy peasy with a lot of attack vectors. I do see to his northeast there's nothing in the desert other than the Eye of the Sahara. We do have PeterPan on the east side, and this is gonna be massive, by the way. We do need to see if there's anybody on the land with PeterPan. Yes, there is actually JackTheRipper over here to the southeast. Whoa, Bob 17, good evening, sir. Thank you so much for the 12 months. Much appreciated. 1 year. Wow. You just got a new emote over there, a new badge. Oh my god, look at that. The purple badge. Welcome to the purples. Lassie Sir Pale, good evening, sir. Also, no way he goes 2-2. Yeah, he stayed in place. There we go. He stayed in place. Fresh water speaks the way. Opening up with the vision on, yeah, indeed. Good evening, closing. Good evening, sir. I'm glad to see a match today. Indeed, it looks like we do have a big match today. By the way, Portugal, since we do have a neighbor for him, this is going to be quite dangerous. JackTheRipper with possible, wow, amazing courser attack over here. Might actually go and take out his opponent quite early. He is going to go for his 2-2 base. Interesting position, by the way, for the 2-2 base instead of going 1 tile to the north. Wait, where did he spawn? Did he spawn on the, no, I don't think he spawned on the iron, right? So maybe he spawned on the 2-1. That is, yeah, he went right. It's fine. He's going to get either the ivory or get some gold to buy a 2-2. To the north, PeterPan over here with Lisbon. He's going to work the 2-3-1 ivory. He does have 3 ivory tiles in the capital. That's actually quite nice. By the looks of it, he's also going to have a reef fish. And he doesn't know it yet, but he does have horses. Unfortunately, they are sitting right where he would have wanted to put a campus. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure he's not actually going to open up with campuses to put one there before. He does have a good second settle over there to the north. And by the looks of it, he's probably going to try to stay on the coast, but not a lot of cities. This is actually not a good spawn for Portugal. A good-ish spawn for 3-4 cities, not good for any kind of mid to late game plays. So we're gonna need to see what he's gonna do over here if they do want to remap this. JackTheRipper is gonna have a decent spawn, quite a few other, and I say, well, it's not amazing, but it's decent. He does have quite a few settles over here to the southwest. The ability to take out one of his opponents, Portugal, this is gonna be massive, by the way, as an advantage for their teams. And Most of the time we do know that if Jack is allowed to sim over here, he's gonna get quite a few stats, so we will see him try to get as many advantages as possible. Now he will get 2 cities on amenities, one to the south on the olive tile, one to the north on the sugar tile. I do see he's also gonna have some more amber to benefit from, and of course the ivory in his capital. 4 easy amenities to acquire in the beginning game. We do have to the east side of Portugal over here, one island, and it looks like Indonesia is going to be on that island. And just by the positioning, it looks like there's going to be quite an advantage over here for Sus Banana, the positioning of the players. In the south, there will be Australia on the same coast, which won't have an ability to go against America. He's probably going to try to 2v1 Indonesia over here with the help of some Portuguese boats, if they're ever going to join the fight, because of course, if you update the map, please. Oh, right. Oh, continents and islands. Okay, there we go. Yes. Valgis, good evening, sir. Once TBD, it's meant to be decided, but it was already decided. It's continents and islands as the maps. Thank you so much, Salty, for telling me that. Much appreciated, man. Jack is stuck on Teddy and Rough Rider. I mean, I don't know if Jack is stuck on Teddy or Portugal is stuck with Teddy. You know, one of the two. I would say the latter. Yeah. Well, we do see Indonesia over here with a 2-2 base, 2-2 tiles also to work in the south and the west. I do see him benefiting from a +3 harbor at a +4, and does have a decent amount of coast to go and settle. Really like this spawn to the west side with the banana with turtles over there. Would get some nice and juicy extra bonuses. He can also get campuses and government plots over here on the wheat tile. With the campuses between, that would actually allow him to get quite a few extra points of science. We do need to see how he's going to play this out, but I do believe most of the time the meta on Indonesia is pen brush and voice. On Australia, we do have 1-2 of these pastures. Oh, not a lot more. Well, I guess he does have more here. Okay, so let's see in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe, but that's kind of far away. Okay, that's not a lot of culture. That's a bit underwhelming over here in the culture if he goes for open sky, but it is what it is. We're gonna need to see how he's gonna fare here. I do see also he's gonna have very good campuses. He can definitely put strong ones. Look at that oil tile, for example, next to the reef, next to the mountain, with a breathtaking appeal. That is going to be amazing from the capital city. And I do see in the south he's going to have quite a few more. Unfortunately, he does need to kill the sheep, which he's probably not going to do. Well, anyway, second settle east side. Ooh, go east, go west, go east, go west. We're going to see how this is going to develop. We do have an interesting option over here. Middlestudent is going to be alone to the south in the tundra, and he has a lot of tundra to play with. Not a lot of hills though. He's going to need to do some kind of shenanigans over here for his production. Most of the time in the tundra. Wait, did he go? No, he didn't go freshwater. He did go and settle on a copper tile from what I can see, and he's going for the sheep's improvements. Has a few of these deer tiles to work. That will allow him to get Temple of Artemis, and this is gonna be an insane Temple of Artemis. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 amenity Temple of Artemis in the capital city. Are you for real, bro? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, that is amazing. Anyway, we do need to see if he's ever actually gonna put some coastal cities here. I don't think he's gonna be incentivized to do so. Has a city state to kill Granada to the west and a lot of fresh water from rivers. This is culture victory waiting room if that happens. We do have also Scythia managing to meet Greece before turn 8. This is actually turn 8 right now, and Tidube does have his own peninsula. Not a lot of cities though, and this is actually quite a weak spawn already with a drought in the capital. This is quite problematic over here. Tidube, oh man, doesn't hit the city center, but you can see it over there to the north. It's quite underwhelming, his spawn. East versus West Pole? No, not yet. Fluffy Dragonfly, good evening, sir. Welcome. 24-hour games. Ooh. Well, we do have the vote. No, wait, no. Did they? They didn't meet each other? Oh my god, they didn't meet. Oh. 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 That is just... Wow, they didn't meet each other. Okay, this is gonna be an issue. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones right here. This is gonna be, you know, the big pile up of corsas going against Portugal. Maybe we're gonna see some rough riders going to pillage the lands of Lisbon. We will see those camps lit on fire, and Mr. PeterPan over here is gonna have an issue dealing with all of this. You gotta ask, you know, if the main band PeterPan has what it takes to take on the big JackTheRipper. Also, when is the OnSpot host a TSL Earth game? Ooh, TSL. tickle. I don't know, sir. I don't know. That's my answer over there. I honestly don't know. Xtampa, tell me if Portugal can somehow escape the setup, then I think MonkaGun has a chance. Else, they'll be playing a 3 versus 4 really quickly. Yes. That's my thoughts exactly. Wait, bro. No, go back. Oh my god. Why are you coming to the south, bro? Go to the north. Oh my god, bro. Amber tile. Okay, it's fine. I guess he's gonna get quite a bit of gold introduced here into these tiles, and you know, have his pick of the litter. Give me a second here so I can put really quickly the team and labels on the screen. We got the Sus Banana on the left. There we go. And on the right we do have MonkaGun. Okay, there we go. Bam. And we do need to finish that thing. There was no remap. No remap on the continents and islands. I cannot believe you guys actually predicted this. This is unbelievable. You are amazing. Amazing. Why wasn't this a remap for Sus Banana? Wait, for Sus Banana? Sus Banana doesn't want a remap. No. Oh, you mean for Gorgo? He can play this out. It's fine. He can definitely try it out. He does have Hazaggi over here on the east to trade with. He has only a 1-tile choke against Scythia. He's probably not going to have that many issues. Scythia here is going to need to get coastal cities though. And with Indonesia on the coast, this is going to be quite problematic. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. I'm pretty sure that's why they're thinking. Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to start up the prediction for who will win. And then we're going to go and talk about all of the civilization spawns, or early choices, strategic resources, and so on and so forth. On one side, we do have, let's see, MonkaGun. On the other side, we got Sus Banana. And it should be 30 minutes to go for this. Okay, there we go. Start prediction. Got it. Okay, so on Dino, we do have him with Iron Tile to the south, second ring, also horses over there, second ring. He did go for the western settles, did settle in place the city of Tyre on the 2-1, and how to say, the river. He's gonna get the fresh water over there. I do believe he should be going really quickly. There we go. He did get sailing. Now he's going celestial navigation. Needs to improve 2 of his tiles and needs to get 2 biomes out. That's it. 2-3 biomes out. Go and smash Jerusalem. Get a free city over there. Now you do notice he's gonna get some 2 tiles to work here, the bananas, and he's gonna get to improve the turtles. Very nice, very good. We do have on the east side Portugal over here with settler coming out in 4. It does look like he's working that extra production from the ivory. Now he's gonna spot JackTheRipper, which is gonna be a bit problematic for him. He did immediately settle the city of Coimbra, and now JackTheRipper does know what's going on over here. He's quote unquote getting 4 settled, and he's gonna 4 settle back, going for the sugar tile. He's gonna get that extra food and grow quite quickly. On MonkaGun, Portugal is gonna get another city to the north. I do notice he does, JackTheRipper does have a warrior there trying to smell around the territory, what's going on next to the borders of Lisbon. At the moment, it doesn't have movement, nor does he have a vision over there on the city center. But of course, the settler still comes out in 3, so he might get there and annoy a little bit the movement. We're going to need to see if they want to spend some gold to protect that settler or not. This most of the time is the correct way to go about things. We also need to see what Portugal's pantheon will be. Of course, he does have the goddess of the hunt pantheon here available, and we do see that he's probably gonna need a lot of production towards units here. Is this gonna be God of the Forge Portugal? What do you think, guys? God of the Forge Portugal, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Scythia in trouble if he settles the coastal maze? Oh, he did. Well, not really the maze, but you see what he did? He actually put a city right in the face of Greece. Oh my god, we're gonna come back to that because just a sneak peek over there, you know. Patriot of already calling it out. Rip, rest in peace, Portugal. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. In the southeast, no, oh wait, on the city of Lisbon, you do see that he has an iron tile 3 tiles away. His horses are gonna be in the first ring, so that's gonna be allowing him to be good right there. I did also see the notification from Temple of Artemis. That's actually on Russia here. On America, we do have him getting a builder out. I do notice he does have an ivory to improve over here on the GeoGuessr, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna get another settler in 2 turns. He does have some defensive units against Portugal scouts, and from what I can see, he's going for the culture for the monuments in the second city of Baltimore to the north. That's gonna be a very, very fast pop 5 city with the extra food he's getting over there from the sugar, allowing him to be quite productive. Ooh, I see the warrior buy over here in Lisbon. Jack forced that 80 gold spent, so yeah, that's a win right there. Give me a second here. I need to fix the sound. Yeah, it needs to only show in my ear, bro. Only here in my ear. Okay, on America, I do see an iron tile to the north. He does have horses in the 3rd ring to the west side, so both strategic resources, one a bit more expensive than the other. He is probably going to try to settle that and has another sugar settle over there to the west, or he could try to settle the land behind. Actually, this might be an interesting Etemenanki city here. 2, 4, 6, 8 tiles to use, and of course he can get so much food coming out from those sugar tiles. I do notice PeterPan is trying to giving the switch around. JackTheRipper is fast on the track and moving the slinger right after that scout, but couldn't actually do any kind of attack moves. The scout can actually go across. Oh, that's actually going to be nice. He can go across those hills. We do have also next up Australia over here with the 2 cities. I do see he did pick up Open Sky as a pantheon. Definitely needs the extra production coming out from his pastures bonus and the extra culture he's going to get from there. I do notice he's also going to get another city to the east side. A bit surprised that he went south, but I guess that actually is good because he got Pantheon, the faith for the Pantheon faster. He's also gonna have quite a bit of coast to settle here to the west side, and of course he's gonna need to be the one who's gonna help out Scythia go against Indonesia. SandroGames over here is between 2 players. I don't think they know about him until they start to get boats out in the water, or Majapahit reveals itself somehow with a boat. We're gonna see if that actually happens. Australia does have already his horses improved. The 2-for-1 over there to the north does have also iron tile to the south of Canberra, and I do see he just bought that campus tile. There we go. We do have the first campus. Hans did put down that amazing campus, which will allow him to get so much science so quickly. If you couple that with his culture generation, it's gonna be quite a bit of a good start here for him. That is a +6 campus. Very nice, very nice. Coming up on Indonesia, we do have him with the God of the Sea. I did notice the extra production from those turtle tiles and sea resources, the fish tiles. He did manage to get the city of Tuban to the west, a bit was curious how he placed it. I was expecting him to go one west, but it is what it is. He's also gonna get to work some bananas, and from what I can see, he has 2 horses over there to improve. A lot of horses here with some iron sprinkled in the 3rd rings. That's actually gonna be quite nice for him. Both strategic resources, so much coast to develop his cities on. Again, quite a bit of an advantage when it comes to the sheer city count that he can put on the map. And I do see him starting to produce a few galleys.
It's actually 18 months. Watched first 9 months on YouTube.
Oh, much love, sir. Thank you so much for the... Wow, 18 months. Much appreciated, sir. Hello there. We got Xifi in the house. Wow, you didn't play, sir? Oh my god, bro. We thought you were gonna play today. Cuckoo. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Salty is just here taking a look at the Tidube and Hazaggi gameplay. Well, we were expecting some Xifi big brain maneuvers also. Oh, you thought it was training today? Oh, I see how it is. We were talking about the spawns over here. We just ended up talking about Scythia, and I do notice Visigoth, for example, does have already one kurgan actually in the main city. He does have 3 cities with 1 on the coast. A bit unfortunate for him because he does have Indonesia to the west side, and you do see he's starting to put boats in the water to see what's going on. They will start to attack at some point, which is going to be quite a problem. He's going to need to defend on land as well as on sea. This is actually one of the worst positions for your city that you can place, because you can get attacked from the north with catapults, and well, yeah, that is just, you know, the one goes into the water and poof, and just takes the city of Neapolis. Get a horse and get there, you know. It is just unfortunate. I guess he didn't want to go on the 2 tile to make a canal city, so he just ended up putting it there. Well, it is what it is. He's gonna have to live with it, and we're gonna see the consequences of his choices here. We do have a 3-2 banana tile on the south of the city. He does have a turtle tile to improve as well as some other pastures. I do see Pokrovka did improve his horses while he is getting some faith and the gold from his kurgan. That's actually going to be nice. He's going to get the necessary faith for his, how do we call it, for his pantheon. He's already on 16 faith, so he should pick it up quite soon here. It's okay. We do need to see if Gorgo will ever actually gonna entertain him with some units. I do see Tidube at the moment is more focused on getting settlers out, and that's exactly how it should be. He blocked the choke, and now he needs to open up the land as much and as fast as possible. I do notice we do have Gorgo here picking up fertility rights as a pantheon. He just got a free builder and that extra food coming up from his resources. Wheat tiles. Wait, he did try to go Temple of Artemis and got snatched. I think Russia built Temple of Artemis. Staying on 2 cities, he got that Temple of Artemis. Yeah. Okay. Now on Scythia, he went for city patron goddess. He's gonna get his extra production towards his first district in the city, and we do need to see what kind of districts is he gonna go for. At the beginning, he's going for more settlers, and I'm a bit worried about his lack of boats over here. He does have 20 strength cities, but he doesn't know yet about SandroGames. His first galley is still going to the north, trying to discover the land around his opponent instead of trying to see what's going on across the seas here. We do notice in the south, Russia is gonna get Goddess of the Hunt as a pantheon, and he did improve quite a few of these deer tiles already. Got Temple of Artemis with at least 3 of these amenities worked. That's actually amazing for the beginning of the game here. You can see the +3 happiness level on St. Petersburg is... we do have also him going for Moksha in the capital with a settler and another settler coming out. He is totally ignoring the Lavras. Check this out, guys. Middlestudent totally ignoring the Lavras. 5 science, 8 culture, going for pottery, drama and poetry. Looks like he's going directly for how to say, for the theater squares and the culture victory instead of going for his Lavras. This is actually a totally different gameplay that we're used to seeing on Middlestudent. He doesn't have an enemy to go against here. Maybe he can take a few city states, Granada for example on the west side, attack Ayutthaya on the east, but I think actually he should take over Ayutthaya as a Suz. We're gonna see how that works. That does give you that. Let me see. Can I click on it? Yeah, I can. It does give you the 10% of the construction cost when finished a building in culture, and that is just amazing to build up a lot of culture on your side. That is a very barren tundra, though. Yeah, that is indeed not a lot of chops here. It's gonna need to improve a lot. That's why I'm a bit surprised that he didn't go for monumentality, because you need a lot of builders here. You need to use that faith generation, but anyway, I guess he preferred the extra food and extra production. We got the first city takeover. Those Bidens did manage to take over Jerusalem, and you can see Hazaggi did go for God of War and Plunder as a pantheon. 4 cities already putting down his Cothons. We're 7 turns away from the classical era, and that will allow them to get quite a bit of gold and stats from the beginning. Hazaggi might have some issues going for his second age, if second golden age, if he is so fast on the trigger here on those era points. I do also want to point out he didn't put down his Government Plaza yet. From what I can see, he did manage to get some more of these settlers in production, 2 of them, Tyre and Sidon. He's gonna try to go wider, faster, and then actually waiting for it. And this is a massive island. This is 15% of the map right here. It's gonna be unbelievable how this actually will develop in the mid to late game. We've seen Hazaggi, even if he doesn't have a war, even if he's not on the front line, he's still actually quite capable of seeming to win. So I am expecting him to just explode somewhere in the mid to late game. Okay, there we go. We do have PeterPan actually putting a city to the southwest, not going for that north settle on the amber tile, putting 2 cities in the face of America. We're gonna need to see if JackTheRipper is gonna go fast on the trigger here. In the meantime, he is going for some more of these settlers. I do see one from his capital, another one over here next to the north. We do see some defensive units coming up from Portugal. He is aware that he's gonna need to defend against his opponent here, and Magnus is gonna be his choice for internals. I do notice he already has 2 traders. And of course, the extra production, extra food coming up from Magnus is going to help him quite nicely. In the tech side, he is going for horseback riding in 3. He is not going to fool around with any other technology. He knows he's going to need to defend against his opponent. But you do see JackTheRipper actually not going for it, not falling for this. He's going for currency and craftsmanship. He's going to open up with commercials and then go for some units later on. I still believe if you want to attack with America, the best time to attack is either on the Corsair or a Rough Rider. I would still prefer the Corsair, because most of the time, especially going against nations like Portugal, who don't have inherent bonuses, extra damage points and so on, you do get quite a bit of an advantage. And if you do manage to max out your pen, brush and voice, campuses with the culture and with the general, with the +3 and so on, that just ends up to be very, very problematic for your opponent. We do need to also take a look at the last. Okay, so God of the Forge. Oh my god, I nailed this. PeterPan went for God of the Forge. How many times have you ever seen Portugal with God of the Forge? Wow. Okay, well, this happened. And we did see the first theater square put down, by the way. It looks like Russia did go for the theater square first. And got another city here on the east side, or he will get another city here on the east side. Okay, he's gonna max out his city count really quickly, actually, from what I can see, or he's gonna try to max it out. 5 settlers soon, 1 city. Where is he gonna put it? Incense or here? Either one works. 1 over here probably, and then we do have 1 here and 1 here. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7. No, it's either 6 or 6, 7. Okay, then 8 with Granada, and another 2 over here to the west, to the south of Australia. So that's a 9, maybe 10 cities if he's going a bit north onwards, or 1 in the south. Okay, so we do have a decent amount of land for Russia to develop. Later on in the game, this is actually going to be nice land to develop when it comes to those national parks with quite a few mountains. We do need to see if he's going to get there, if they're going to get there as a game, because quite a few things can happen in the meantime. I do agree with Kathy Anthony here. Russia definitely needs feed the world. It doesn't have a lot of food in his cities, and his cities will have a hard time growing. I think he's gonna try to use his fish tiles over here in Voronezh. I do notice he's using the sheep tiles in Astrakhan, and by the looks of it, he's gonna go with the city to the north there. In the capital, he has no problem because of Temple of Artemis that will give him the extra food. So in the meantime, it looks like it's dealing with the food situation a little bit differently than we're used to. Ayutthaya is also going to be one of his cities. You can see he's getting a boat in Voronezh, coming up in Fortens, and he already has 2 of his units over there, right in the borders of Ayutthaya. He's trying to keep the positioning on that city center, and when the time comes, he's going to attack into it. Exactly, Fluffy. If the game continues until 10 cities, that is a big if over there. We're gonna need to see. We do have a forest fire coming out from Scythia. Oh my god, between the Scythian cities. He lit these rainforests on fire, and by the looks of it, he's gonna get some extra yields over there. The gods of civilizations is helping out of Visi deal with the problem. I do notice he did get a few galleys, and he is aware where Indonesia is. He does need to get out of there because he doesn't have enough strength to work this, and you can see he's starting to get pushed over here by those galleys. This is a problem. He needs to get out. Yeah, get out. I believe there was a nerf on Scythia. Now the extra +5 only works on attack, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't work on defense, so you do need to punch your way through your opponent. Anyway, let's take a quick peek over here. 3 turns for the next era. We do have everybody in the Golden Age threshold, and I do want to take a look at the city-states. We got Fez, Nalanda, and Hattusa coming up for science. It looks like La Venta will be the only one for religious benefits. Not really a strong one, but it is what it is. Australia can actually take it over. That's an interesting fact over here, and getting next to America. We do have Brussels with Mexico City and Cardiff picked up for industry. Ayutthaya with Antananarivo will be the ones providing culture benefits. Bandar Brunei for trade, and then we do have Granada for military. Not really, I would say, impactful city-states unless you take into account, first of all, Ayutthaya for that extra culture. You do have, I guess, Fez for some extra science as well. Nalanda, I wouldn't call it that big, but anyway, we'll see. We'll see if Russia is gonna get a hold of it. I don't think Russia can hold many city-states, so if he takes Ayutthaya as a city of his own, he might want to put something else. Ooh, Antananarivo. Antananarivo is gonna be amazing. This is unbelievably strong, by the way. I don't know if anybody's gonna. Can you even meet this city? Can you even meet this city? Yeah, but Jerusalem died, by the way. Died really quickly. If you're talking about this one, Jerusalem died. It was the first victim of the game here. Hazaggi was out for blood. He was like, oh, I can't kill players. I'm gonna take out city-states. I don't think you can meet this city, by the way. Coming back to Antananarivo, can you even meet this city? Like, you see the water over here? I don't think you have vision, right? You have to somehow wait until late game when Antananarivo is gonna get unleashed. Oh my god. Maybe they spawn a unit outside in the... yeah, that could be it. That could be it. Maybe after this galley, he's gonna spawn a unit here. Yeah. Exactly, he's in Quanata. Man, this is Atlantis. Petition to change the name over here. Yeah, petition to change the name of Antananarivo. To change Antananarivo to Atlantis. Yes. Yay. Nay. Kicked up. Satellite launch. Yeah, exactly. Satellite launch. Yeah, you need to get there, bro. You need to meet the final frontier. We do have quite a few boats from Indonesia coming to the fight here. Visigoth, they tried to get them to the north, but it didn't work. And by the looks of it, at the moment, Visigoth is going to be forced to get a few galleys of his own to defend the city of Neapolis. He should have time. I do notice Tidube is also getting horses out, a bit surprising, but at the same time, I guess he is realizing that he's going to need to put some pressure on Scythia over here. It would be quite interesting if he manages to get something like shipbuilding and puts these horses in the water, then swims them to Scythia, and Scythia doesn't actually get anything done. Oh my god, this is going to be a problem. Russia is well isolated. Yeah, a lot of tundra around him. Two left hands channel. Good evening, sir. We got looks like free game from Russia. 2 allied neighbors, 0 enemies. Yeah, the big question is how long Scythia will survive, if he will survive, and then of course how long Portugal will survive over here. PeterPan does have a few concerns of his own, and we're going to need to see how he's going to deal with them. I do notice he's still staying on 3 cities, while we do have America on 5, which is going to be a very big issue. You can see the 2 extra settlers popping out of JackTheRipper cities here, and we do see him going for the east over here. I do also notice we got the government plaza coming up from Lisbon, and Coimbra here for the builders in 2 turns. PeterPan working those internals, unfortunately is not going to give him the necessary gold for everything, but you know, it is what it is. Doesn't have harbor. Oh my god, he didn't open up with harbors. Wait, mining, political philosophy. What is PeterPan doing? Okay, this is I guess new strategies unfolding over here, being created as we watch this. We do have Australia, by the way, with already on 18 science and 13 culture. SandroGames is also on 16 and 15. More campuses coming up from Perth, and Adelaide is gaining a library. I do believe there's a race going on for the scientists. We don't have the big scientists, Hypatia, available yet, but you do see Australia is getting quite a few of those points, and in Indonesia. Indonesia did put the +3 over here next to the city of Tuban. His government plaza wasn't in the area I was suspecting. He did put it to the north over there. I guess it will get Bima, for example, with a few more points for other districts. Maybe a theater square can work over there, and of course he is going to get a very good harbor. We just popped into the classical era, and we do need to see what kind of golden age they're gonna get. Everybody is in a golden age, and the points. Portugal thing for defender, yay. Okay. Oh, petition to change. Okay, there we go. We got Antananarivo. We're gonna call it Atlantis from now on. This is Atlantis. Okay. Now the voice of the viewers has spoken. Atlantis shall be the name from now into eternity of Antananarivo. Okay. Portugal thing for defender, you're talking about Stonehenge? I guess so, but honestly, Stonehenge with only 1 city. Oh, I guess he's gonna put Moksha in. Okay, I like this actually. He's putting Moksha in. He's getting a Stonehenge. I guess it's fine. It's fine. We do need to take a look over here. What do we have? Tidube, Penbrush and Voice Golden. She's already putting some offensive units into the choke point, and you do see those horses do make quick work of the scouts. Scythia does have a warrior right over there, and it looks like it pushed back the Indonesian boats really quickly. Oh no, it didn't actually. They're going for Hattusa. Okay, well, it is what it is. I'm expecting Greece over here to get a few ranged units as well. I'm not sure what why he is waiting for it, but he is waiting for it. We got JackTheRipper with Penbash and Voice Golden. She is on 9 science with 19 culture, 9 gold a turn as well. It looks like he opened up with commercials, and looking at the Great Merchant screen, he's right now on only 1 Great Merchant point a turn. Still didn't get a Pantheon though, and I do see him generating the Faith, but it was definitely late on this. We're gonna see what kind of Pantheons are available for him to pick from. Hazaggi, 12 science, 29 culture, probably Penbash Russian voice with so much culture. There we go, Pen Russian voice. He's getting the campuses worked, and he's putting down his ancestral hall. He already has 2 more settlers coming out of his cities, and that's going to put him on a 246 cities, while he has so much land to discover. He did also pick up the first admiral. I believe it was Gaius Duilius, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go, Gaius Duilius, the one that allows you to form a fleet out of the unit you have, the naval unit you have. I do believe also Hazaggi is going to get very good campuses to work. I do see another +2 here. He got this +4. What is it? +4? Is it? No, +3. But no, +4. It's +4. Okay, he's going to get another one here. And quite a few of the other reefs will allow him to get the extra adjacency. We do need to see also how many cities he's going to manage to fit over here, and if he's going to go for max cities or best cities. He's also starting to prepare to go against Mexico City as his own city. This is a bit dangerous. We do have a lot of archers, and even though there are 4 units around it with Jack's scout, this might not go their way here. They need to be careful. I do also see SandroGames with a Pen Russian voice Golden 17 science, 24 culture, stayed on 3 cities, got his harbors, got his campuses, and now he's going for his audience chamber. Australia also did figure out he can pass over there towards his opponent. There we go. There is a passageway over here, and that actually tells the SandroGames he is in much danger. He's going to need to do something against 2 enemy civilizations, and it's not going to be that easy. Not going to be that easy. We do have Visigoth with Tomeris, a 9 science and 13 culture. Actually is stagnating over here with a Pen Russian voice Golden Age. Needs a lot more districts if he wants to be successful here, and of course competitive with Gorgo. I do notice he's putting down campuses. He did manage to get another settler and working on other settlers to train them. He is going to get Pingala in the city of Neapolis, and he started off with Magnus in the capital, going for internals in the northern city. Has quite a few resources that will get improved, that will allow him to develop his empire and the city much faster. We're going to need to see how fast is he going to manage to plug the chokes and be able to shoot back on the cities, on the units on the north. Definitely one Saka horse archer would do amazingly well over here. Just train that, and of course get the bonuses. Hans with Australia, 28 science with 22 culture, 9 gold a turn, 4 cities. Australia gonna get his 5th one soon enough, and it looks like he's getting some more builders to improve his resources. Did manage to get very good campuses. Oh my god, very good campuses. Plus, look at this, look at this, plus 14 campus over there. He just popped to 45 science while SandroGames is on 18. You can imagine he just clicked on cartography, and he's gonna try to get there as soon as possible. Hazaggi playing bank or just ahead in gold? I think he's playing bank. Also, good evening, Crispy AZ. Wow, hello there. Lucky Lurk. Hello there, sir. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining the first time chatter over here. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Does the other team even know it exists? Wait, Atlantis or Hattusa? Hattusa, I don't think. Actually, they might know because Scythia did meet it. But nobody has envoys in there, so honestly, let me see. Actually, I can see. No, they don't. It stopped here. Like their observation stop here. Okay. We do have also a Middlestudent with a Pen Russian voice Golden Age. She's on 38 culture turn, 12 science, definitely maxing out that culture per turn. Looks like Yaroslav didn't go for the fresh water. He stopped short of it, and he already put his 3rd theater square down. We do have him working his more theater squares coming up from other cities, and you can see the wheels turning in Middlestudent's eyes. I do want to point out this is he is putting his campuses in such his theater squares. I mean his theater squares in such a way that he knows where each wonder will go between them. So he wants to max out those culture points. This is gonna be unbelievable what Middlestudent is gonna do over here. Believe me, boys. This is gonna be interesting. Audience chamber coming up from St. Petersburg. I do see Vorans did put out 2 of those galleys going towards Ayutthaya. Not so sure he declared war yet. Let me actually take a look here. He already has 2 in there, so he didn't declare war. It's gonna take, he's probably gonna need to wait for both of the galleys to get there, so he doesn't spend too much time attacking into it and just, you know, overwhelms it quickly. I am expecting a few more cities to come out of his land here. He does have an opportunity to go and settle the west, take over Granada if he wants to, or take it out, and of course start trading with Australia at some point in the game. Not coastally though, that's gonna be a problem. They can't really do coastal settles. Actually, oh, I see. Portugal could actually do coastal settles with Australia, coastal trade routes with Australia. This is going to be amazing for them. That's a lot of gold. If Australia manages to get La Venta as a city center and just, you know, put Reina in, this is going to be amazing. Okay. We do have also PeterPan with a pen brush and voice coldness, 12 science and 18 culture. Did manage to get a religion here. I see Islam with a divine inspiration and defender of the faith. He's gonna get a bit of faith going, and the moksha establishing in Braga. He's gonna get a +3 on the defense there in his own borders, and we're gonna need to see how fast his other cities will get his religion. It's gonna take a while. It's not that easy to spread, but you know, it is what it is. Let me actually take a look. There we go. Converts in 16. Well, not that soon. We do have him also trying to pressure America a little bit. Remember, America just had its +2 bonus activated. When we do see Jack over here getting quite a few defensive classical units, defensive horses, we're gonna see how fast he's gonna manage to do this general, and of course get all of the necessary points. Portugal did get a general. He got encampment down. Now he's working on his harbor, so he does have a +5 over his opponent, but he's gonna be really behind in stats in the long game. Okay, I do want to see 2 things. First of all, what's developing here? Nothing. Visigoth got Neapolis locked down. Do see Corinth didn't quite go for anything. Athens, Acropolis. Okay, there are quite a few Acropolises in the build queues. But again, Tidube is on 18 science and 16 culture. Very, very, how to say, late on this. His early game tempo from his spawn is kind of awkward, but at the same time they knew this and they still wanted to play it. So I gotta say, they kind of wanted to play this out, probably because of the spawn of Indonesia and America. On the other side, we do have, you can see Mexico City with America taking it over actually. This means they will get some trade routes going, and of course we're going to need to see how many cities Hazaggi is going to get here. Finishing that ancestral hall in 2, and I do want to see if Hazaggi is going to wait for the settler. By the way, not to settle, he should wait for this ancestral call to finish before he's going to settle. Oh, I see how it is. He's gonna try to put coastal trade routes with Greece. He should call him out to put a city on the coast there, get some coastal trade routes. Yeah. Okay, Hattusa went down. It looks like Indonesia did manage to take over that city-state. It does have quite a few resources that he can use to get some production going, especially with God of the Sea. He's going to get 4 tiles at least, and it will be quite productive. Harbor, a good harbor in the city center with a good possible shipyard. So not bad overall. But the biggest thing is how fast can Hans get his caravels. Buttress in 3. We got SandroGames in 1 and Defensive Tactics in 1. Oh my god, my third. Good evening, sir. We got 18 months over there. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh my god, amazing support. Amazing. Thank you, sir. 1 year and a half. Wow. Thank you, sir. We got Pingala going inside of the city of Perth. That's going to allow him to get a lot more science faster. And we do need to see, of course, if Middlestudent here is going to pop in his culture. Tyresian, thank you so much for the follow. By the way, big announcement. We still have 3 more followers to go until we go for 4,900. Actually, 2 more followers to go 4,900 and 102 for the 5,000. Woo! I was thinking maybe we're gonna get 5,000 in August, but it looks like we're gonna get it in September now. Does Indo have a joint pre-built, or is it too soon? It's way too soon, Valgis. He does have a few galleys pre-built, and he's putting down scouts in the water. I think he knows that he's going to need to spend some units over here to defend himself. This is going to be quite awkward if Hans gets there much faster than him, and it looks like he will get much faster than him. And there's a 3-turn difference between SandroGames and the Hans at the moment, and it might actually get bigger, especially with Pingala establishing over here in the city of Perth. So Pingala not only will give the +1 for the population, which is an instant +4, it also gives what, +10 if I'm not mistaken. Let me take it off. Is it +15% increase in the science generated in the city. This city of Perth already generates at the moment 15 science, so you can imagine another 3. So that's a total of what, 7-8 points more of science. Easy peasy. You know, we do have him needing to actually get more galleys in the water, more pre-builds in the water. Usually the problem here, the stopper, is the gold generation. How much gold can you actually go for? And if you do manage to hit that mercenary timing, Hans is going to go for the civil service in the meantime, 7 turns away from it, and of course that's actually not on the right tree for mercenaries. Civil service is over here, and he needs mercenaries, which is top 3: feudalism, military training, and then mercenaries. We do notice Middlestudent could actually try to boost that for him. We do have Middlestudent here going for feudalism in 4. Yeah, there we go, he is going for it, starting to pre-build a few of these workers. And I do notice he's getting those amphitheaters going. In the Great Writer scene, we do have Russia on 4.6 Great Writer points a turn. He just popped to 6.9, 4.6 Great Artists and 4.6 Great Musicians. Merchants are being acquired by America, 3 merchant points a turn. We got Phoenicia here getting 13.8 admiral points a turn. Australia is just 1, or Indonesia is just 3. This is actually massive, by the way, because if you don't have admirals along with your frigates, you might actually get overwhelmed anyway. It's very hard to actually push through even into how to say even into just normal caravels without an admiral. So I do believe Hans over here needs to step up his game and try to get some of those. He has a bit of a problem. He went for campuses and then Government Plaza, which does mean he doesn't have a lot of population slots available for the districts, which of course does pose quite a bit of an issue here. Wait, but John can't cross deep water if he doesn't have caravels, so he needs both. Yes, he does need both. I think he's more concerned about defending right now Indonesia than anything else. I do see him a bit afraid to even expand here. He knows that he's going to need to get as much science as possible to keep up with Hans, and you do see him trying to get as many libraries, as many how to say, tiles worked. He's probably going to chop quite a bit here and try to get as many pre-builds from his lands. He does have, I gotta say, quite a few chops that he could use to get the boats out, and of course that will allow him to be competitive here in the south. The biggest issue I see is the gold availability. I don't think SandroGames or Hans will manage to get mercenaries in time for caravels. Like they're gonna discover caravels much faster than they're gonna discover mercenaries. So they will need to upgrade boats with 180 gold, which is a lot of gold, bro, a lot of gold. So definitely quite a bit of an issue over here, quite a bit of a concern. In the north side, we do have Scythia managing to keep at bay the Greek units, while Tidube is getting a few more settles here. Might even go for a coastal settle on the west. That will expose him to attacks, and I'm not so sure he wants to do so. Of course, also Scythia can actually get some more boats of his own from Miriv and Neapolis, which will allow him to push Indonesia alongside Australia. That will be massive. Actually, Greece at the moment, I don't think he has enough strength on his units to go through the tiles against Neapolis. Nor does he have the science to go for everything, like go for example, some corsairs at the same time as you get some shipbuilding and so on at the correct timing to go against Neapolis here. That's just not gonna work. So we do need to see how this is going to develop. Harbor shipping project started up from Indonesia. Looks like he's going to try to chop them. We do have a harbor shipping project started up in Adelaide. We just opened up the admirals here, medieval and renaissance. I believe Phoenicia did get most of them until now, and this is going to be a stronger and stronger problem, a bigger and bigger problem actually for Australia, because Indonesia is going to get that admiral. I'm not sure how many boats he's going to have in the meantime, but he's going to get the admiral, and it doesn't look like there's a big enough difference between them, between SandroGames and Hans, to get to cartography to actually make a difference. This is an issue. This is an issue. Either way, if one builds a strong navy first, could be in trouble. Yeah, it's also builds in the correct time, because that's the problem here. It doesn't seem like it's the correct time. Oh wow, SandroGames galley. It is what it is. Visigoth is gonna wipe the floor clean with his own galley. There are quite a few more cities from Australia, 2, 4, 5 over here. He could get a few more on the west side, and we'll need to see how he's gonna develop. Portugal also needs to get a few more cities. He tried pushing into America, got quite a few units over here. America just went for defense and got horses and archers. Doesn't want to go on the offense here against Portugal early on. I do notice Jack is 2 turns away from apprenticeship, 3 turns away from getting feudalism, and mercenary is probably going to be his next civic over there. Ooh, actually switching to drama and poetry. Interesting. He needs to go bottom. He needs to go for civil service. So as you can see, Recorder's History has a prereq in drama and poetry. He needs to get over here to civil service so he can give that military alliance to his allies. Actually, a bit surprised that Phoenicia didn't prioritize that, but I guess both need that. Like Gorgo needs it, Indonesia needs it, and of course they shouldn't do it between themselves. Okay, Phoenicia, what's happening with Phoenicia? Did finish that ancestral hall. I do see he did wait for the builder to pop from Utica, and now he's working on his settlers. Has 2 settlers in production. Should actually get another one from the city of Tyre, but he's prioritizing the lighthouse in the meantime. Going for 48 gold a turn. We got SandroGames on 30, and I do see finally SandroGames did manage to overcome the size of Australia. It did take a while, but it happened, and of course, as you've seen, the harbor shipping projects coming out of his cities is going to give him quite a few advantages here. We do have Indonesia with the necessary points to recruit Zheng He, the medieval Renaissance admiral, and of course I do see Australia is lagging behind with only 2 great admiral points a turn. He does have a harbor project coming up in 2, but no I would say no chop ability on one of his builders to get here. In the meantime, just building a lot more boats, and he's going to need to rely on his allies to get him the gold. Middlestudent and PeterPan are unfortunately tangled up in other priorities. We do have a PeterPan, for example, with a bigger priority to stop any kind of development here from America, which is kind of, well, not realizing to do, because there's a lot more land for America to settle in the south. Has at least 2-3 more cities that he could put over there. 1 to the west. That's 3 cities close, like in a safe position, with another one in a awkward position. So it's still going to be nice for America to get to 7-8 cities, while as you can see over here, PeterPan is sitting on 3. Peter did manage to get 15 cents with 35 culture. As you can see, Jack is on 14 and 31, so they're not that far apart when it comes to the technology. We'll see how this is going to develop, and of course, if they do manage to get the gold straight. I do notice JackTheRipper did open up with commercials, which did allow him to get quite a bit of an advantage. I do notice also he's now putting campuses between his commercials to get some extra adjacency in there, and started pushing back against the units of Portugal. Oh wow, that was a flood. Flood. Well, it is what it is. Desodzin, good evening, sir. Hello there. SandroGames is the real saucer here. It might as well be. Kev from the north, good evening, sir. Also gonna grab some snacks and drinks to watch this game. Welcome. Snacks and drinks are the best. Yeah. I'm gonna drink to that. Well, a little bit more coffee. I don't have an actual drink, but yeah, I'm gonna drink to that. Let's take a look at Indonesia building up his forces. Looks like he's starting to poke a little bit units of Scythia over here on the east side, while Greece did also put coastal settler to the west. From what I can see, Indonesia is 3 turns cartography. We do have Hans 4 turns. Oh my god, 4 turns cartography. Indonesia 5 turns mercenaries. Oh, this is the moment we gotta sound the alarm, boys. You know, one of those old alarms that you actually need to spin to hear. You know, exactly, like this is exactly what needs to happen over here on the MonkaGun team. You gotta hear those alarms because Indonesia is getting bigger. Only 3 cities, has to build quite a few pre-builds here, has to get quite a bit of gold, but he's getting it from his allies, and we do need to see how fast he's gonna get to upgrade his boats here. Looks like he did manage to overwhelm Hans's stats. Wow, 56, 57, 35, 34, and has a lot more gold. Wow, same production, almost same amount of food. Of course, Hans a bit more cities, doesn't have a lot of harbors. Did manage to get Zanghand as a scientist. Oh, that's not Hypatia. Oh, by the way, Indonesia got Hypatia. Wow, snatched it. Oh my god, man. SandroGames, the real saucer. You heard it here. Adriano second, Russia on 100 culture already. What was his build order? Someone? Hello there, sir. I can explain really quickly. Middlestudent went for immediate 3 cities, did build a few boats to take Scythia, then got Yaroslav and Kazan. He didn't go for Lavras at all. He went for the Temple of Artemis, and then he went directly for his theater squares, totally ignoring anything else. You see how he's using his entertainment complex and the wonders to give more bonuses towards his theater squares. This is awesome, by the way. He's pre-placing a lot. Oh my god, 2 entertainment complexes. Wait, what? Oh man, so many sacrifices coming up from Middlestudent. He wants to get this as soon as possible. Is he gonna get the tourism though? He's only on 20 tourism a turn, but he's gonna get so many spaces to actually get all of those books. He's probably not gonna have any kind of oh my god, 22.3 grade writer points a turn. Are you for real, bro? It doesn't have yet Oracle. Would be amazing if you had it, but it looks like he didn't go for it yet. It does have Pingala in Astrakhan, and I'm actually quite curious if he's getting the double. He does also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these theater squares with 2 entertainment complexes between them. Going for commercials, Scythia is going to go for the campus for some extra science, and of course he does need to get the gold for his allies, which at the moment they are having a massive lack of gold. If you take a look at the score screen here, PeterPan 146 middle on 33, Hans 214, and then Visi on 130. And on the other side, we definitely have an advantage because Indonesia will get, and I cannot stress this enough, will get his mercenaries coming up in 4 turns. He's delaying a little bit his cartography to get a few more pre-builds, going for the harbor shipping projects, but he already has Crimerius as an admiral. Doesn't have that big of an issue here. We do have some pokey moves over here between America and Portugal, but it looks like the front lines has stabilized. We do also need to see if PeterPan is gonna start to evolve his cities. He definitely needs to get 2 more settles out. I don't know why he's not doing it. I guess he is very I would say locked in his vision to stop any kind of American aggression here, and he doesn't want to poke the bear, let him know that he is weak. We do have him on 33 science and 45 culture. Did manage to get a little bit more than Jack, but this is just a matter of time. You see how Jack is keeping his stats low until he's gonna get enough cities, and then he's gonna get his districts up and so on, and that's just gonna explode in stats. Like, it's wow. You're gonna see he's just gonna go like 80 science than 60 or something. We do have a few Saka horse archers coming up on the defense of Neapolis, where Visigoth is putting a few units in the water. I see a harbor also built. The Saka horse archer will give enough strength to go against the horses from afar, will not get damaged behind, and you do see he's just standing over there and shooting his opponents. We do have also Scythia over here with a few bows, but unfortunately he's gonna get pushed, and he's not doing almost anything about it. They do know they need to get the gold, and that's their priority at the moment, trying to get as much gold as possible for Australia. I think it's a bit too late to just think of that, but we'll see if the timing is right. You see both Australia and Indonesia are building quite a few boats. The difference between them is Indonesia is getting also scouts, which is gonna allow him to get more support bonus on each of his units. That's gonna be quite massive. SandroGames 2 turns cartography. Hans delaying it, going for mercenaries in 6. Maybe he's gonna wait for mercenaries at the end over here, and is gonna try to get more pre-builds in the meantime. SandroGames might push him though. Wait, did he finish mercenaries? Because I don't see this moving. No, he didn't. Oh, he's gonna get boosted by middle. Okay, that's good. He's gonna get boosted by Middlestudent to mercenaries. That is good. I'm pretty sure Australia here didn't get 8 land units, and from what I can see, Indonesia boosted himself mercenaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Wait, he must have another unit somewhere. There must be. Oh, actually, wait, it's 9. It's 9. Never mind. I don't know why I was waiting for the 9th, but it's 8, right? It's 8, if I'm not mistaken, on mercenaries. Oh, wow. Clicking buttons, clicking buttons. Woo! Have 8 land combat units. Yeah, there we go. Boreal, good evening. How are you doing, man? Long time no see, sir. Yeah, it looks like in the lands of Greece, he is aware that he's going to need to put up the defense against his opponent over there, Russia, and he's starting to put as many acropolises as possible, getting those extra domestic tourists. I do notice he's also going to put down a Temenaki in the city of Athens, which is actually going to be a good one, with Liang can actually get a lot of production there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles that he could work, and that's not bad. With the extra science he's gonna get, not to mention the extra production. I do also notice he did put a few coastal cities to the northwest, and with these cities to the south he can get navy to the north. There is a connection, a one tile connection, which actually can help Phoenicia pass a few boats there. In the long-term gameplay, maybe Phoenicia is going to try to get quite a few of those caravels. I did notice some popping of boats here, but I don't think anybody... Okay, they were just builds. Okay, builds. Let's see, Hans, 1 turn mercenaries, 1 turn horseback riding. I do see he doesn't have the upgrade button on the galleys to turn into caravels, and from what I can see, SandroGames also doesn't have it. Ooh, okay, so they're both gonna have it in the same amount of time. It's just Hans preferring to go for the late game, to more units rather than less units. I do see him getting his harbor shipping projects, and I don't think he is confident to go against his opponent without an army. Oh, they nailed him. Oh, that is massive, man. He just got left in the dust here. Did you see this happening? Australia with 28 great terminal points a turn has 67 out of 305 to go for the next terminal. Can I say that again? 67 out of 305. Also, I got distracted here. You're doing more sports nowadays than less civ. Oh, that's good, that's good. You know, pumping up the blood over there. Very nice, very nice. Acropolis is Acropolis? Yeah, Acropolis. I think it's Acropolis, if I'm not mistaken. We do have admirals picked up by Indonesia. Leif Erikson, he got Rahendra Kola. We do have Portugal picking up Shun Tzu as a general. It does look like Ari Abad as a scientist for Indonesia. We do see... Where's the other one, by the way? There needs to be another 2 ones. Hano and Artemisia over here. Where is Himerios? Oh, and Himerios. Oh my god. SandroGames got 3 admirals, bro. 3 admirals. Wow. that is such a massive gameplay coming up from Indonesia with only 3 cities, 3 admirals. Wow. Well, that actually basically guarantees his advantage against Australia here. With the Jongs, with that, is just gonna be massive. I do take a look over here. Visigoth is trying to go for his own cannibals, going for a buttress in 1. He did get boosted by Australia there, and he's getting a few more Gannis. He did manage to recruit a general from Pokrovka. I don't see encampment, so he probably used the car to do so. We do notice that at the moment Greece is not really interested in that. Oh, I see Oracle coming up from Sparta. That's going to be massive on him. That's a lot of points that he could generate from that Oracle. And he has Pingala already established in that city center. Interesting. Yeah, massive. Give me a second here. On Russia, on Middlestudent, we do have him on 159. Wow, 159 culture, by the way. Voron is picking up quite a few amphitheaters. You do see he's gonna get some aqueducts, and I hear somebody upgrading. Oh my god, Indonesia. Indonesia. We got SandroGames upgrading almost all of his caravels. He got his gold from his allies. You see he still has 270 gold in the bank. That's a lot more than he actually needed. Has quite a few of these scouts in the water for that extra support bonus, and he's starting to pre-build his Jongs. A lot of Jongs coming up, quadrims coming up from Bima, Tuban, and Majapahit. He doesn't have the Niter technology yet. He's gonna try to go for military engineering, the next technology, so he can discover the Niter. In the meantime, just going for the quadrim pre-builds to wait for that to happen. We do need to see how fast also American will manage to get there. Looks like he did try to build a Temenaki at some point, but he didn't want to do it. I guess Gorgo needed it more than him. We do have on the west side here, we do have also Phoenicia getting the gold, Colossus, Niter, maybe Phoenicia, any Niter enjoyer, construction. Yeah, he's going for the Niter. Okay, very nice. They need as much Niter as possible for those Jongs to give the advantage to Australia. Australia did also upgrade his boats, but again, the lack of, oh my god, 79 strength caravel going against Australia 68. Well, that is a problem, and that's actually a level 1. That's why it's so big. But the normal one is a bit weaker, the 67 against the 66, but still it is massive. That's the one without a general, without an admiral though. There we go, 72 against 66. And of course, if you look on the other way around, look at this. 64 against 85. It's just... Oh my god. Well, at this point, Hans has a problem. Not only Hans, but also Scythia has a problem. In the meantime, Scythia is trying to get a few more boats out of his own cities, and we do need to see him getting to cartography of his own. 5 turns away from getting there. He also needs to get to mercenaries. He's probably going to be on time here. 41 science and 43 culture. Not that great here. We do have also, by the way, the biggest productive nation in the game is a Middlestudent with... Russia. He's getting Theater Square Festival project. Great library coming up from St. Petersburg, and you see how he, oh my god, he knew exactly how to leave every tile for those wonders. This is quite a big brain play here. Now, doesn't have that many problems with his population. Everything is calculated, everything is kept in check here. The only unknown for Middlestudent is, will his allies stay alive until he gets the military, the culture victory. That's the only unknown. Don't forget to Jong, which can free DPS if the enemy caravel can slam. Yeah, the Jong is gonna be amazing. Yeah, the Jong advantage is gonna be amazing. You can also see how Indonesia is just gonna feast on the cities of Scythia here, taking away Miriv next turn, and Komstronskaya probably next turn after, and he can definitely use some of his fleet to go against Neapolis. He has 2 admirals that can be used on the coast. Has no fear of the Australian Navy here. It's way too many bonuses on his boats with the support bonus, with the admiral, with the extra promotions he has. It's just unbelievable. We got another city taken down, which is Bandar, Brunei. That's a Greek city. Now, Phoenicia did help out Tidube to get a city of his own, and of course you do see that there's another city here. Wow, this is the unknown city. What is, by the way, what is Atlantis doing? Is Atlantis managing to get a boat in the water? No, still didn't get a boat in the water. What? In the outside water. I guess it's a bit too far away for him or something. Okay, so Mediv got taken down. That's Indonesia's first kill. Looks like they're gonna need to go against Comstone Sky here and Neapolis. While Visigoth is gonna try to get to his cartography. It's still gonna need 4 turns and 3 to get mercenaries. We got more boats upgraded here from Australia, still on his way. Oh man, trying to get those, trying to get the admiral points is just not far enough. Not far enough. Not fast enough, I mean. It's just, look at that, 128, not even getting to the halfway point of the admiral, the next admirals. They are way too expensive for 300. And that's one of the reasons, well, most of the time you want to be on point with that. You want to chop, you want to be on point. But honestly, who would have known that SandroGames would go for 6 projects to get all of the 3 admirals? Wow. Wow. Okay. The correct answer, no. Yeah. Well, we do have some kills over here. Those Indonesian boats are starting to smash against the Australian units. Also, you do see Constorm Sky is slowly taken down. He can attack it with 2 boats and actually take it down this turn if he wants to. A bit surprised why is he not doing it. Now we do also notice Visigoth is gonna try to put up a screen of units to the west of Neapolis to defend against the upcoming attack. Indonesia is just gonna ignore him. Is this the correct way? I guess it's the correct way of going, right? He needs to focus fully on Australia, take down this navy, and then focus in another way. You see how he's also moving those scouts with his caravels, trying to do as much and get as much support bonus over there on him. Oh my god, this is just boom and boom, another boat goes down. No way to counter attack into these boats. The Australian boats are just taking it without giving back some damage. Hardy the Spider, thank you so much for the follow. One more follower and we get to 4,900. 4,900. One more follower. Let's go, boys. And of course, tick-tacky after that to get to 5,000. Woo! Okay, so now we got America putting down those capos, starting to finish quite a few of them. Let's see, 26 science right now. I was saying in turn 60, 65, he's gonna get 80. We're gonna see how fast he's gonna finish everything and of course get those going. He has them pre-placed, it's just a matter of finishing them. Go, please. Good evening, sir. We got Oid in the house. Boom, 4,900. Wow. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Woo! So, tiki-taki. We got 100 more to go until we're gonna get to that magical number of 5,000. We do have Indonesia moving forward, taking down these boats of Australia, taking a look at what's happening in the east side. Greece is going to try to get his points, era score points for the next era. I do want to see what's going to happen here really quickly, because we got a minute and a half. Tidube 61, we got Jack on 40, 45, he's going dark. Hazaggi 69, 66, he's going golden. SandroGames gaining golden age. Visigoth going normal, a bit of a problem. 44-54. Hans 44-54 as well, going normal. That's not good. Then we got Middlestudent 61-58, man, showing up the muscles over there for Russia. And then PeterPan 51-50. PeterPan with 3 cities didn't manage to get what he needs. Unfortunately, he's not going to get the stats to be relevant in the next part of the game here. only on 3 cities. There is a maximum level that you can reach with only 3 cities. I do have to say it is impressive what he did here. Finally he's getting a few settlers, and he is also going to try to get some nows in the water, which is going to be nice. 4 turns away from getting cartography, but I think this is going to be too late. We do have the first city of Australia going down. The city of Sydney is under attack. You see how Hans is scrambling to get some defense over there. It's on fire. It's on fire, boys. Go to Sydney. Save yourself. We don't have Middlestudent over there with a scout trying to figure out what he can do to help the situation. But there is no way that he can help out here. He's getting Colosseum coming up here from Yaroslav in 5 turns. He's also getting Apadana from St. Petersburg. I do notice he's going to get so much. Oh my god, this is going to be so much adjacency towards his campuses. Campuses, wow. Towards his theater squares. 50 science, 157 culture. Can you imagine that? He is actually in the score screen. Let's actually check it out. 272 points. Hazaggi is 288. Hazaggi is 48 science and 40. But I do believe he did settle, there we go, 10 cities with 47 population. So let's see. Is this going to be the first city taken down from Australia? I think it is, right? Yeah, there we go. Just a pokey, and the city goes down to 24 out of 200. We do have a very low HP cannibals running back to the Canberra borders. They're trying to get into the city center so they can heal a little bit faster, while we do have walls coming up over there. Middlestudent asking if they can replay this game to play an naval civ, and they're calling out a G. Visigoth calls it out. No way out of that. The fleet has been destroyed. We do have SandroGames, the big brain, managing to get all of the animals, managing to win the day over there on the coast, on the naval battle against Hans's Australia. He did have to go against at some point the Scythia. It wasn't on time. Though he got the gold, he got the civics, he got the text. It was perfect. GG indeed. Quite a fast game here. We do need to see quickly what's happening in the post-game chat. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Okay. Let me see. Where are they? Post game chat. Oh. I guess we're gonna need to wait for them over here. I'm just gonna mute myself and see if they join. Post game 1. Very good moves coming out from them. We've seen how Hazaggi was getting bigger on the western side. He did already have 2, 4, 6, 10 cities, right? 10 cities, and 11 actually. Soon to be. He did manage to give a few to Greece. He was about to start up his external trade routes there. You can see it's amazing. Oh, PeterPan, the main man. How are you doing, man? I'm fine. Whoa, 3 cities Portugal. What did you feel when you saw America next to you?
I was joking with my team when I saw that I was on a different continent than them, that I should have opened bronze. Like I went in the direction of the harbors, and then I saw America, and I knew I should have went bronze. Right from the start. Yeah. Also I settled inland because I knew, like, I'm not building harbors for a long time.
That is true. I gotta say, Jack totally ignored the fact that you were there, and he just got, like, you know, commercials and campuses. But I think he could have done some kind of a horser push if he saw you do anything else. So,
yeah, he could, but when I came with horses, he already had +2 and fortified horses, archers, and everything. So I need a lot more, like not just a general, like pushing into the +2 with the fortified horses and over the rivers. I mean, with the archers. Like when I slap into the city, I need also the siege, and there wasn't really much I could done in this position, I think.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
when
for
the Rough
sure.
Riders come, I'm dead. So yeah, I stayed on 3 cities because of that. Like every city I would have placed would have been just a free city for Jack then.
Yeah, I was thinking of that, but you did manage to remain competitive, even overtake him in the stands for some time. But that's only until he got his campuses going and everything. What happened in the gold though? The gold situation was a bit dire on the team.
Mm, I think that Australia went really late harbors. Middle
Yeah.
was a bit frustrated that Hans didn't go any discounted way with Australia. Like the harbors were late, and the result was that the admirals were late, and also I don't see lighthouses. So how many traders do you have? Like two traders?
One.
Australia? One? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like
it's one.
I'm right now at 110 HGPT.
Yeah.
uh,
Well, you were late also, very late, because you had other priorities. But on Australia though, he didn't manage to get early science and some culture with open sky, but the harbor, the fact
but
that
you need an
Sandro,
admiral.
yeah,
You need
the
an
fact that
admiral, like,
Sandro chopped all of the admirals, that was just amazing. That got them the win right there. Like it didn't give anything to Australia.
yeah, agenda and everything. Yes, this is so strong. That's it.
Yep. What is your team, by the way? Why are they not joining?
I think they're still arguing. Like
They're still arguing.
it was kind of funny when we drafted because we picked Australia for Middlestudent in the beginning,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the draft, Middlestudent said, "Come on, guys, let's pick Russia. You know, I'm good at playing Russia." Like we threw the plan over, and I think this broke our neck. Like we should have kept Middlestudent on the naval civ because right now they are discussing like what went wrong, why.
Well, to be
Middlestudent
fair,
is a bit frustrated right now.
Middlestudent put an A game Russia. If you guys held it, this was culture victory. Like I don't know if you saw his sim, but it's just perfect over there with all of the culture coming.
I can imagine that. This is even more reason why he's frustrated now.
Yeah, probably. That's what can I say? I can only imagine Hans telling him all of the other arguments. You know, like, what could have happened if they had gold? What could have happened if they had another one on the coast? But to be fair, you were 3 versus 1 on the coast against Indonesia, because Indonesia was just 3 cities and that's it.
Yeah, well, I would have liked to be in the position of Australia because I really like these close naval wars where you project your admirals. That's also why I like to play Inland Sea with people like Trinder, because we communicate always about the admirals, try to make plays, and I think when you play naval, you need practice. This is so important to know. Okay, it's this turn, so now I have to project for the admirals, and like you need the communication, and this is something that I think takes some games before you get good, because naval can how you say it in English, like fall so fast. Like in land war, it's a slow process, but in naval war, it is a very fast process where the game can be won.
Yeah.
I needed 2 chops instead of 1 on the last project for the 75 Admiral.
Were you expecting him to go so crazy on Admirals there?
Hans, I just loaded in.
Hazaggi.
What the fuck is in your capital, Hans? What is it?
I'm foodless. What's up?
What do you mean? What the fuck is Magnus first? On Caravel timing.
It's okay.
Dude, how did you lose with
I
the
beat you
spawn?
with Caravels by a lot, actually.
But we had the same turn. I think.
I had it on 1 turn for like 6
I mean, I had it 1 turn. Well, you had it 6 turn? 1 turn?
Yeah, I had it for a very long time.
I had it 1 turn for like
Sandro.
2 turns.
I didn't have anybody making 23 hours. Okay, so here's the actual misplay. Like, honestly, it would change the entire game. If Scythia settled coastals and just spammed boats into you, you couldn't run a single project because you would have to make fucking boats. To
I
defend
did. I
Scythia
did. I
boats.
chopped all of my projects. None of them was hard built. All of them were chops.
But how do you even select it when you have fucking 12? You have like 12
I
tiles
mean,
you can be
yeah.
attacked
If
from.
you said that, I
You
agree.
have 3 Sandro, right? You have 3 cities.
I have 3. No, I have 3 city plus CS skill.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
CS skill is so
Okay,
bad.
but it doesn't count. So you built 3 settlers. 2
Dude.
settlers.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nice. You played very, very well. GG.
Dude, my CS
Yeah, it
garbage.
was
It's
good setup.
1 fish, and the builder was out of the city state, so I didn't get the builder. It has. It's like 1 tile land, you know, surrounded with ocean. It has 1 fish work.
I wish I played Scythia.
Hans, I think you have too many cities when you go all in.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
need
not-
the
How
third
many
one
do you have?
and the
4?
back
Yes, now he has 5.
What? No, you play 4 max. 4 max.
Yeah.
I mostly did it for the campuses.
No. Where
I
are the
have-
campuses now?
I hit all my timings fine. Like it didn't affect. That's what I'm
I mean,
for.
even
I
if
have
you
zero
take
popping
Admiral,
cap.
Come
even
on,
if you
Hans.
take
Melbourne,
Admiral, I think it
Melbourne
could.
could have been projects.
For no, because I didn't have food for.
Traders. We had early gold problems also. but-
Hans, how do you think I have enough pop? I went out in 3 cities. I chopped the jungles for
I
pop.
didn't have any jungles, Sandro.
Oh.
I had no food I could chop.
Chop the
that was
fishes, chop the
kinda
fishes.
iffy. Yeah, I probably could.
Yeah, I think you chop. I mean, you have to chop something
I
to get for
improved
pop.
Well,
But
I had government plaza cap with campus.
I have, dude. I went campus first too.
And I went
3
audience. I chopped my audience actually.
I chopped my audience too. I chopped 1 food
Yeah.
for it. 1 wood.
I didn't have a lot of chop spice.
I chopped the warlords.
Dude, what you were doing, Jack was like,
I'm
what?
saying,
And
nice
was Jack
Portugal gameplay.
happy? Was Jack happy? Was he happy?
Yes, he was because you were not trading.
how do you?
Yeah.
No, we were trading.
I was not trading.
No,
No, I was not
Portugal,
trading. I was not trading, but
Not at the very start, but we were.
Wait, were you trading? How many GPTs did you
Yeah.
have?
100 right now.
Because it looked like
60?
you were not trading. What the fuck?
He didn't trade for a long time, but he started trading recently, like
you mean
5 times
this
ago.
display trading? I thought you mean trading.
Like
the
Sandro, I think-
units.
I honestly think Scythia settles
don't trade.
coastals first. Just start spamming galleys into you as soon as he knows you're there.
No, dude, I was like, why Scythia 1 boat? When I saw his boat, I saw his strength.
Ah.
He's like 70, 80 strength. And I was like, why is he not building boats? What is he doing? Even when he got Oligarchy, he built on like 1 after Oligarchy. I was like,
I
what
would
is he
have
doing?
made so many boats to just fuck with you until even when you got caravels, I'd still be making galleys. It just because there were so many tiles that could access your city. There's like I counted there was 13 tiles that could go. into
Dude, I
your
couldn't
caravel.
cover everything. Like, you came with the guy.
Exactly.
Dude, the guy that
The
pillaged my
other
turtle,
side.
that I hit him like 10 times and he still
I know.
survived. I
And you
had
tried to
plus 8.
surround him.
I had plus 8 flank, but he still survived. Like, how? I was
God
so
damn
mad
it,
with
dude.
the. I mean, it's fine. I repaired it and then chopped. I think I chopped 5 woods and 3 jungles in 1 city with Magnus for project.
Like if Dido did Dido go plunder?
Yeah.
That was
He had a super early CS kill. He settled
Yeah.
B2 and he could see the city-state borders. The city was like on 1 tile island. It was actually really funny.
Sandro,
He-
do you come team us, by the way?
Yes, go. Go
Okay,
team
so
us.
hush,
Okay.
hush.
GG, well played, guys.
Okay.
Nice game.
Did you?
Bye-bye.
Where are we going?
See you, Michael.
See you.
Okay, bye, Michael.
Bye-bye.
Team us.
So you heard it here from SandroGames and PeterPan. We also talked about with SandroGames direct opponent over here, Hans. They were explaining us what happened, what were their thought process, what they were lacking. The food was definitely a problem for Australia. There were quite a few sacrifices made by SandroGames to get this timing done and do everything. You see, he doesn't also have lighthouses. He built everything so he got that timing correctly done. He sometimes moves by his own team for sure. Oh, you mean the Sandro? Yeah, it happens. It happens. I don't know about the team comms over there. It's well, I guess they do what they do. We did have MonkaGun go against Sus Banana. Sus Banana came up on top over here in the CPL Premier League. I do hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I do hope we're gonna see each other next time. Tomorrow we're gonna have Odelade Lirel go against Last Steak Company in CVFR Squadrons. This is quite something. I do want to also mention, if you are coming up from YouTube, thank you very much for joining. Throw this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content, and I do hope if you have any kind of feedback, you're gonna put it down below in the comment section. So It does let me know what you think, what you want, and what you want to do. Thank you so much, by the way, for the support over here. We just got to 4,900 followers, 4,901. We got 99 to go, and we're going to hit that 5,000 mark. Thank you so much. Without further ado, I do want to say... have a good evening and have some fun with some Civilization 6 content. I'm gonna take a look over here at what and who I can stream, what stream I can put you forward to, and we're gonna see each other in tomorrow. Bye bye bye.